One of our viewers suggested we buy an Aeropress. I did, and now we're using it to make the Galliano Hot Shot shooter cocktail thing. This episode is brought to you by our fans. You can show your support at everydaydrinkers.tv/donate. You guys are like the grenadine in our tequila sunrise. Without you, we just have alcoholic orange juice. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're creating the Galliano Hot Shot. This recipe is submitted by Sari. Sorry, guy. This is on another recipe from garnishbar.com. Submit your recipes on garnishbar.com. Get some priority. Give me some organization. And you know what? Don't even put a picture if you don't have one. I can add the picture later. This one, we'll see. I'm going to make two, I think, because I guess I can make one after the show. Or both. Yeah, let's just do one after the show. And then I'll make one on set. And then you three people can watch us make the second one. The trick here, and the reason it's complex, besides the fact that I'm going to pour a shot with a glass that's about 19,000 shot glasses all stacked up. But it's got a nice pour spout, which is good considering the length of the neck. I really don't like this bottle design because you can't put it anywhere and see. But what we're going to do is we're going to layer Galliano, like a herbal black licorice, some coffee or espresso. I'm going to do a mix. I call it espresso. I don't really know. It's pressed like espresso using the Aeropress that I just got. Somebody had suggested I use for filtering coconut rum, which I'm going to do probably next week because I'm made some. But first, I want to use it to make coffee, which is used for. And layer it with some whipped cream on top. So I'm going to that looks about 3/4 of an ounce. No, a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I just poured it right over the glass. Now, this is how I'm going to do my espresso. Typically, I put this in a coffee mug. Two problems with that. I'm not making coffee just to drink in a coffee mug. Secondly, I need to be able to pour it into something like this, probably into here and then into there to have a little more control. And you can't see it if I put it in a opaque glass. So they suggested on a little how-to video to do 2 or 3 of these per glass, but I don't know. Every drink we have this week's got caffeine.
Yeah, depends how strong you like it, I'd guess.
Yeah, it's true. And this is a French vanilla, and it actually comes out a little more bitter or roasted this way, as opposed to the old-fashioned way of just dripping it or whatnot. Now we're going to add water to here. We're going to do a little stir action. And the count of how many cups it'll make are on the side. So I'm going to say 2.5 because we're going to be creating, well, that's a lot of cups, but whatever. Done. We got our hot water. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I need to stir this up a little bit. And some of it will start to drop in, but there's a lot of bean action going on. Now, the Aeropress part. It's got air, and I'm going to press it. You could also put the water in here, might put it to like level 4, put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, get it nice and hot, then press it through. See if I don't make a mess. Nice, and you can see that like rising out, falling, sinking to the bottom. Hey, do we have another question of the day yet?
Nope. You can hear it.
That's the air blasting out. There. Aeropressed. And it has, I think this is supposed to be a holder for it. But I'm going to stick it here so it doesn't drip all over the place. Now we've got a very strong, but yet not too dark, French roast.
Hooray, no scalding.
Huh?
Hooray, no scalding.
No. It's not Dunkin' Donuts scalding hot where you drop it on your crotch and
Sue.
sue anybody.
You have no one to sue, so don't drop it on your crotch.
No. I could sue Dunkin'.
I don't know if you make it at your house. Their beans right there are not hot.
Okay. I could sue
Not
Aeropress.
layering.
It's weird. This is layering, but in a weird way.
It's not layering.
Yeah.
No.
It is.
It's not.
Dude! You're telling me that's not layered?
Yes.
You can't see the yellow at the bottom? Ghetto zoom.
The very bottom.
Well, yeah.
That's not really a layer. That's like the little bottom didn't mix.
No, it's layered. It's right there. It gradually goes down to yellow.
All right.
I think it's cool. Maybe, well, try to make the next one off the set a little better then.
See, it's mixing.
So that's what somebody tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's pretty ghetto. But I don't know how else you're going to layer. The only way to layer whipped cream on the top of this, it flows really well, is to, like, melt it. Or use the Aeropress stuff, but we'll have to make the next one better. There you go. It's coffee, cream, Galliano.
Is that black licorice?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just not a big fan. Ready? It's not too hot. I made sure I let it cool a little bit because you don't want to like take something that's scalding from Ustream and swallow it in one shot. That sounds like a bad idea to me. I like my larynx.
Swallow it fast.
Oh yeah. Just burn my insides.
Yeah.
So I just swallow whipped cream. It's like it gets stuck in your face. You can't swallow whipped cream whole. That's the only problem.
Licorice and coffee, probably not a good mixture.
Not bad. Oddly, this combination with the dark, like the roasted bean and the Galliano tastes like Jägermeister. This to me tastes exactly like Jägermeister. A dark, like a semi, almost like you going chocolate. Nope, you going black licorice. You get these herbal accents. It tastes like Jaeger and whipped cream.
Strange.
And it's a little bit warm. So, if you think Jaeger and whipped cream, that is kind of where you're going. Now, you gotta like black licorice, no doubt, because it does bring out the black licorice in the finish. Somebody laughing at me?
Without the NyQuil.
Oh. Yeah, there's no real NyQuil, like that cherry, that fake cherry or fake grape. I don't know what other kind of NyQuil there is.
Cherry, usually.
And at the end of the day, you got coffee. NyQuil puts me to sleep. Like, right away. Not as bad as what is that little thing you put in the water and bubbles? Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah?
Yeah. No.
That makes you tired?
Big time. I fell asleep on my keyboard once at work. Somebody gave it to me because I had a cold. Like, oh, take this. Like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. And then I woke up with keys on my face. It literally, it knocked me out. And I didn't know it was going to happen. I'm like, why am I so tired? And then I read the box. It's like, it may cause tiredness. Yeah.
Drowsiness.
If they have Alka-Seltzer nighttime relief, I'd be like drinking it as I'd fall down and I'd end up killing myself. So that, my friends, is the Galliano Hot Shot Sunday Night Shooter Edition. I don't think I've been forgetting to say welcome to Sunday Night Shooters.
He said you could layer it with whipped cream with one of those, he says piping bags, but it's one of those like frosting bags. You could make it out of a Ziploc.
That's a lot of work. But that would definitely, that would work. That is not my style. I would rather go ghetto any day of the week than, I mean, could you imagine? I got all these shots. I poured all this coffee in a layer/mix for like a party, and then I get this Ziploc bag, and I'm like squeezing cream out on everybody's drinks. That'd just be weird. Maybe a little microwave and water it in. Or leave it sitting. Ice cream, melted ice cream, kind of like whipped cream. So question of the day. Did I get any new questions?
Nope.
No questions? Favorite caffeinated drink, see?
So I don't have that room.
Oh, that's
true. You told me I didn't need it.
Yeah, so there you go. What is your favorite caffeinated drink? I will list mine in order because everybody says you got to answer the question too. And since I'm not even coming up with the questions of the day, it seems right.
Coffee.
I put priority 1 on coffee. Priority 2 is iced coffee, if that counts. Otherwise, just coffee in general. Because coffee puts me in the right state of mind. Secondary favorite caffeinated drink, Coke Zero. All the caffeine, none of the calories. If I had to go, let's go one more. What's another good caffeinated drink?
If I don't care about calories, Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. That's right up there because it's like Sprite, but with something that's better than Sprite. Doesn't do anything for me.
Melon. Someone had said melon. It is kind of a melon.
What is?
Mountain Dew.
Is it?
I think it is kind of melon.
Maybe there's a Mountain Dew melon out there someplace. I don't care for most energy drinks. It's just they don't do it for me. So I can't think of another drink I drink for caffeine. There's got tea.
Yeah.
Some
teas, not all teas.
Some tea, but I tend to like the less acidity. So what is your favorite caffeinated drink? That's your question of the day. That was Sunday Night Shooters Galliano Hot Shot. It's my friend EverydayDrinkers.tv. And we're teaching you how to drink.